Hey, Compound, this from...
This is Jesse from St. Paul.
What's with the voice?
I'm sorry.
Unless you're really retarded, I don't want a fake voice. Just say what you got to say.
I'm sorry, buddy.
All right.
Hey, I was wondering, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but Ralphie May said you guys won't let him back on the show.
Why did he say that?
He said that, I don't know. He tweeted it earlier, either today or yesterday.
Did he just say, Opie and Anthony won't have me back on the show, period?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And then he said it seems like they forgot that...
that he saved us from that?
That I saved their job.
Let me tell you something. Ralphie May never saved our jobs. There was a lot of fucking controversy that went on that day. Here's what happened. We were at XM Satellite Radio. We were there for just a few months. Ralphie May was a guest. We had a band come up. The band came up because they said they were going to bring girls. And we said, if you bring girls, you can come up and plug your band. They brought girls that were hammered drunk off their ass. And the band was drunk off their ass. The girls themselves, I don't know how old they were. There were allegations that they were underage, but I don't fucking know. Yeah. But they were drunk when they walked in the joint. They were fucking hammered. At that time, we did have a Jägermeister frozen shot machine in our studio. I never saw anyone drink from it. People said there was a Jäger machine in there. I didn't see anyone drink from it. The girls were drinking out of bottles they brought with them. We didn't know what the fuck was in it, but they were getting more and more fucking hammered. Yeah. Then one of them starts puking and getting all fucked up. The show ends. The girls end up outside the studio on the sidewalk on 57th Street. Yeah. And someone saw like that they were fucked up and called the ambulance. An ambulance comes to check them out to see if they're fucked up. Yeah. They were indeed fucked up because they were drunk. They checked them out, and the ambulance said they were fine. There wasn't alcohol poisoning to the point where they had to be brought to the hospital. Ralphie May went out, and a cop pulled up at that point, too, because he saw an ambulance, and asked what was happening.
He said that, he said that he got you guys out of it because the NYPD...
A cop pulled up, asked the fucking ambulance crew what was happening. The ambulance crew said, we got some drunk chicks here, whatever. Ralphie May then walked up to the cops and then said, without solicitation, without the cops saying there's going to be shit happening unless someone says something, he walked up to the cop and said, hey, I'm Ralphie May. The cop knew him from Last Comic Standing and said, what happened? He goes, well, they were up here, Opie and Anthony show. I'm Ralphie May. Let's just keep it cool. The cop went, yeah, cool, no problem. Nothing would have happened anyway because the EMS guys had already taken care of the girls and said there was no alcohol poisoning. They weren't dying. They were hammered, but the band got them drunk. They were already drunk. We didn't give them any fucking booze when they were in the studio. Yeah. But the story sounded better. And I'll give you a little insight on radio, especially
I'm a broadcast major.
Especially not now radio, because now I would be like, that didn't happen. I could give a shit now about what people believe or don't believe. I am nothing about phony radio anymore. And I swear on my mother's fucking life, I am nothing about phony radio. Yeah. And when we did the bra fucking bombing, we did some phony fucking radio. Yeah. I'm past that point. I don't give a shit. I love real shit now. A real interview, if it rules, it rules. If it sucks, it sucks. I'm not going to fucking make shit of it. So, Ralphie May...
that interview, though.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking great.
They're fantastic.
Ralphie May talked to the cop. The cop literally didn't need to be talked to. But Ralphie May took that as, I kept the cop from busting you guys. And that isn't the way it happened. We appreciated him talking to the cop, but that doesn't... Right, now it's going to get ugly. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
That doesn't give... that doesn't give him an in every time he asks to be on the show. And to tell you the truth, I like Ralphie as a guy, as a person. Talking off the air, he's a nice enough guy. But here's Ralphie on the show. Let me do my impersonation. You'll be amazed. Hold on. No, don't you fuck me up. Don't you fuck me. I'm doing an impersonation.
I'm sorry.
And believe me, you'd think it was the real person. What movie?
Goodfellas.
Thank you. Here it is. Hey, oh. Holy shit. Did you read about this fucking doctor? It was a dentist. And he gave a girl some nitrous and then fucking pulled her bra down and felt her tits. And I thought that she was... Shut the fuck up, you fat fuck! I'm trying to do a bit! Motherfucker! Thank you. I tell by your laughter you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I've had it with that fuck.
Here's
And he doesn't know that's why he's not on the show? Shut the fuck up for a second. You don't have to be the center of attention every 2 seconds on the Opie and Anthony show. You don't have to Just let us talk and talk like a human. Motherfucker. You stapled stomach fuck. I've had it with him. And that's why he's not on the show. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
He puts together a great act. I saw him out at Oswego, but he's not a great improv guy. He doesn't add liners.
Dude, look. As I said, I like him as a person. But as far as his stand-up act goes, it's a fucking wigger act. It's always been a wigger act. You're a white guy, motherfucker. Stop trying to sound like Pryor. And then he comes into the studio, and our show, by the way, unless you've noticed over the past 17 motherfuck cunt years, is not about doing your act. It's about sitting there and joining in to whatever conversation we're having. Colin Quinn, beautiful at it. Rich Voss, beautiful at it.
Yeah.
Fucking Kelly, great. Norton, he's part of the show, brilliant at it. There are other... Fucking Patton Oswalt the other day.
Oh, he killed.
Dude, that motherfucker is one of the funniest bastards I've ever seen. And believe me, I hate his politics. And that took me like I've seen him talk about Obama and the Democrats and stuff. And sometimes I let that get in the way of somebody that's marginal. That motherfucker is so funny and so smart and so good at just hanging like a man and a guy that he did with the show. All that shit goes away. I don't care what it is. He's a funny guy. Patton Oswalt was fucking great.
Great on the King of Queens, too.
Yeah, the guy's been fucking great. Seinfeld, his little scenes on Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
I was like starstruck. I love Seinfeld. But
yeah, me too.
But fucking he does it. Look.
No, I get it.
Look. Ralphie May, I don't think he understands. He does too much radio is what it is, by the way. Like, he's the kind of guy, he got kind of a hit on fucking Last Comic.
Yeah.
And he takes anything he can get on radio. So what you see is the Ralphie May that does 20 shows that are like, so Ralphie, why don't you tell us about how you feel about babies? Hey, Ralphie May, why don't you talk about your weight loss? Hey, Ralphie May, why don't you... And then he comes on our show And we're one of 20
was that the Harry
other
Carey
shows.
show, by the way?
And it's, yeah, exactly. And we're not that show. I'm not sitting here saying we're the most brilliant show on radio. Believe me,
yes,
we are dick fucks that are just trying to get to 10 a.m.
Okay,
But
hysterical. Don't sell yourself
don't
short,
fucking sit there and cackle like a bitch at everything that's said, because believe me, a lot of shit ain't funny. And scream and then interrupt a flow of conversation. And that's, by the way, why he hasn't been on the show. And if anyone wants to clip this and send it to him, feel free. I don't give a shit. I ain't feeling him, is what the black man says. I ain't feeling him.
Or Ralphie in his act.
Yeah, I'm feeling you. All right, bro. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm actually Ryan from upstate Greenwich, New York. I was trying to do Jesse Ventura when I first called in.
Let me tell you something. There ain't no way you're doing Jesse unless you got thermite paint. And I'm not flying in a plane. Vince McMahon could bring it down. I'm driving. That fucking scene. If you look at who was that comic, by the way? It's on YouTube, and it's Vince McMahon. Just put like Vince McMahon comic impression, and you'll find it. It's the funniest fucking Vince McMahon impression I've ever seen. The guy's a genius. And I'm only doing an impression. Whenever I do Vince, I'm doing an impression of that guy doing an impression of Vince. It's genius. I ripped him off completely. All right, bro. Thanks for calling, man. I'm glad we finally got that out.
All right.
Thanks, man.
I'm actually a broadcast major in college, and you guys are my heroes, so it's really worth staying up to talk to you.
Great. Hey, have fun spinning records. I'm fucking with you. You know what? Do you have $100,000? You have $100,000?
I do not.
Oh, I thought everyone did. You build your own studio in your basement and you do a show. What's wrong with you? Just scrub up $100,000. It's easy.
However, the $100,000 bit from years ago, that is how I can tell if certain people I know are going to like it.
You're a douchebag.
Couple of douchebags.
I'm going to buy a new truck. Are you? Hi, my friend.
All right.
Later,
Great
bro.
talking to you, man.
Later.
Good.
Yeah, you know, some people are gonna be pissed. I don't know what the fuck. I haven't even read the chat. Let me move over here a little bit. Take my microphone. Let me see. I see loyalty. I see something. Loyalty. Someone's mad. All I saw was the word loyalty. Suck. Ryan's boring. Get him off $100,000. All right. Let me see. When you start new show without Opie and Jimmy, I like Ryan. His impersonation was great. This mic works. Let me see. Ralphie May is now dead from Send me the bill. Change the channel, please. What? Oh, the background. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to change that. And you're not sleepy? No, I'm not. Call Ronnie B. I'm not calling Ronnie B at 4:21 in the morning. I want to fuck your face. Thanks. Life from the Compound's awesome. Of course it is. Yeah, that was that's been how I felt about the whole Ralphie May thing for quite a while. I don't know. Sorry, just not quite into it. Let me see the guide. Let's see what's on. Why is this bit? Are you oh my God, holy shit, have I had that channel on the whole time? Oh, I'm sorry. Have I had that? Oh man, am I hammered? I don't think I've had me on. Oh, that's good. I was yelling. I looked silly. What are you going to do?